And it's coming in fast. Look at this. I feel like a golf cameraman tracking the ball in midair. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. It's Terry Tibbs and Milton Keynes.
I met Charlie Beach, the best day of my life.
Ah, the University of London headquarters. This would fit right in central Moscow. Good morning to you all from the countryside just outside Vienna in Austria. I'm only joking. It's only old England. Fair enough. Northern England. 28 degrees Celsius. It's a sunny day. I've not shaved the beard. I've popped a snooze. And we pass Wayside on our way to Topside. Let's do it. Look at the roots in this tree. Cavernous. They have placed a fence here to stop me touching the wall. So here I am in Great Britain, behind the fence, longingly looking at all the Americans, my fellow Anglos across the Atlantic, saying free speech and having arguments in public and not getting arrested by fancy dressed pigs in weird uniforms. Okay, now they're just being mean. Now they're just being stupid. We're going in. Cheap fence. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me back. My viewers deserve it. I hope with that boulder there, I hope I don't 128 hours myself, where the boulder trapped the guy by his arm. Let me just check to see if I've got phone signal before I go any further. The phone says I've got 4G plus. That's pretty good mobile data. So I'll WhatsApp someone if my arm gets trapped and I have to hack it off with a small penknife. Yeah. Let's see what's deeper in the stone vagina. There's the birth cavity. And if you look closely at the bottom there, you can see the what's it called? The cervix! Oak tree, oak leaves. Mass immigration into Britain erodes the sense of community. When you have a city, but then suddenly 30% of the city don't watch the same films, don't watch the same TV shows, don't read the same books, don't go to the same pubs, don't enroll their children in the same after-school activities. You've got parallel societies, and it just erodes Britain. And it's like, great, okay, so my peers, my parents and my grandparents, collectively, didn't have enough children to keep the economy going and pay the pensions of all the elderly. So, we have ghettoized, segregated, apartheid-like communities, lowering the tone and eroding is the right word, eroding the sense of philias, to borrow a term from the ancient Greeks. Unity, togetherness, community, spirit, sacrifice, blood, honor, love, truth, beauty, and freedom. But then all of a sudden, 50% of your city has other plans. Thanks, government. You get to a certain age, probably your mid-40s, and you see a nice bench, and you're like, oh, I better sit on it. You're like a dog, I'm going to mark my territory and sit on the bench. Yeah. Not so I'm out of breath going uphill all the time, so this is why they put these nice benches here for us oldies. So I was in London for a couple of days last week, and for the first time in a very long time I did not enjoy London. It was a weekday. It was a Thursday and a Friday. And it was so busy. It was so hot. And dare I say it, the vibrations were a bit nasty. If you've been to London at the height of tourism season and you've experienced the slum that it is in the summer when it's too hot. You'll know what I mean. But out here in the English countryside, we can forget such problems for a moment. Oh, there's people walking in that ravine, in that valley. That looks like an easy one, that one. Yeah, if you're allowed in, I'm not interested. Hi guys, you okay? Hello. Hello. I'm going to try and take a guess. You guys are from Indonesia?
No. Philippines.
Philippines, my apologies. My fellow Catholic, beautiful people, thank you. Take care. Philippines, not Indonesia. Christians, not Muslims. I should have known. Their women folk looked quite relaxed. And yeah. Oh my shitting God. Wait. You guys scared of heights? You guys scared of heights? Whoa, shit. Well, that's quite nice. Let's not fall off the cliff here in our sandals. I'm sure the friendly Filipinos would find me help. They would find rescue for your humble narrator. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got. My God, we're quite high. Jeez, you don't want to fall down there. Whoa-wee. Well, there you go. It's a nice view, enjoyed by many. Let's test the zoom. Let's test the zoom. Let's see what that guy's doing in his front yard. Let's see what he's got. Whoa. If we get any focus. Where is it? There you go. Look at that. I feel like I'm on the front lines in the Donbass. Anyway, what was our man doing in his front yard? Let's see. He chilling. He chilling. That's pretty cool. See this little drone flying in front? Look at them all waving at it. Look at that. How cool is that? The drone's off. The drone go bye-bye. And it's coming in fast. Look at this. I feel like a golf cameraman tracking the ball in midair. Here we go. Whoa. Loving your drone, guys. That's cool. Absolutely bless the Filipinos, the drone people. Just off camera, they're like, oh, you a vlogger? I said, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Then they subscribed. They subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless the Philippines, guys. God bless our Filipino brethren. Okay, before we go and film something else, I just want to extend my selfie stick and show you how fatal the edge here is. Okay, right. So you're just stumbling a lot. You're like, yeah, I'll just stand here. I'll just put my foot here like Charlie. And then you just come to the edge. You come to the edge and then you die. You die. You die. You die like Lady Di. I've just noticed. Tourists. Tourists infesting the top of the hill here. Look at them all. They should be at work. So let's get a bit more out of breath. There's more steps up. I try to keep narrating as I lose my breath. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, it better be worth it. Better be worth it. Yeah. It will be. I can tell. It's going to be a view, but even higher. I got to the top, almost. There's a bit more. But the radiation tower is already frying my testicles. Charlie, we need you to repopulate Great Britain. I'm sterile now, my balls don't work. They got microwaved by the radio tower. I had great mobile data on my phone, but my balls have been zapped I'm a eunuch now. I've got no balls. All I need now is some surgery to turn my penis into an inside-out internal vagina, and I'll be good to go. More places where you can die. There's no... Yeah. The trees might stop you from dying, but you'll probably die. You'll probably kick the bucket. Probably. You don't say, caution. Sheer drop. And what's he thinking of? He's thinking of a pill. A pill. There's no cure, there's no medicine for the ailments that afflict us all. You're just going to have to endure, and endure quietly, until the radiation also zaps your balls or ovaries. 10 out of 10 bleed out spot, if I'm honest. Although, if you're bleeding out, oh my god. Great Britain is a funny country. We're so health and safety obsessed. And then you get up here and it's just vertical suicideways. Vertical suicideways sheer drops for all the family. Anyone else become, even very recently, we've all got this kind of like chronic distrust of government and a chronic knowledge that things aren't always as they seem, but let's just say it how it is. There are no political parties governing the country. The financial system governs the country. Money, ones and zeros, but the flow of cash, debt, stocks, bonds, and their exchanges, that's the true government, the financial system of the West. And when you vote for Labour or Green or Conservative or Restore or Reform, you get to change the band that plays on the decks of the Titanic. And you get to rearrange a few deck chairs as well on the Titanic. But really, you change the flavour of the music. Flavour of the sound of the music, the taste. The flavour of the taste. And do you want slightly socially progressive music playing as the ship goes down? Or do you want small government, cutting red tape, maximum capitalism music playing as the ship goes down? But for a while, I tried to cope and say, internally, in the old sweaty noggin, I tried to say, maybe you're wrong, Charlie. Maybe you're just a firebrand, hateful bigot who is trying to sow division and upset people. And all your talk of warning about a civil war, you're the very asshole that kind of makes it happen through your populist bullshit online. And it's important to have those self-deprecating, self-judging, self-critical thoughts, because if you don't, you're a robot. But it's probably more accurate to say, what the fuck is that? It's a horsefly. We've got a type of horsefly around here called the clagfly. The clagfly is a smaller horsefly. Will still slice you up, but anyway, enough horsefly tangents. The government are incompetent, and though they are the band that plays on the Titanic, they can lull the fucking iceberg spotter to sleep until he doesn't spot it, until the fucking iceberg's tearing a giant gash in your side. And right now, the giant iceberg tearing a gash in the side of the West is, of course, drum roll, wait for it, the mass importation of military-aged men who are very horny, brought up on a diet of Western Hollywood films and Western pornography. So they arrive here thinking, not depicting, that the porn is depicting. They arrive here thinking that white women are all prostitutes. And you have the problems. So I asked AI. I'll keep the AI anonymous. They're all the same. They're all the same, these large language models. I said, give me a yes or no answer. Just yes or no. Has mass immigration made British city centres less safe for young women? And the AI said, well, no, it's impossible to say. It's too nuanced and complicated to say a simple yes or no. And if you push it, it will still refuse. Because these models, these LLMs, large language models, are programmed to not give information which could sow the divisions of love, the divisions of hate, sowing the hate. Da, 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 da. Yeah, they're not going to do it. I was promised caves when I came here. And instead I have big eroded chasms between rocks. Oh no, that is a cave. That is a cave. Not quite as good as the Cerro Gordo caves from our YouTuber colleague. What's his name? Brent? I think it's Brent. Down Ghost Town Living YouTube channel. But anyway, it's a cave. It's a cave, kind of. More like a gap. And so they'll fence off a hole here, but they won't fence off the cliffs with a sheer drop. That's Great Britain for ya. A lot of people still write to me. Sorry I don't reply. I get a moderate amount of mail from my viewers. But a running theme is people asking for advice about how to deal with the existential pain of living in modern Britain, and depression and low status and not fulfilling your dreams. I could give you a big wishy-washy, wispy and ethereal explanation about how you need to do this or that, or turn to Jesus, or work on yourself, or go to therapy, but it's all bullshit. Not the Jesus stuff, that's not bullshit, but all the self-help stuff is literally masturbation for the soul. You know, oh yeah, I'm feeling better, oh. And then when it's over, you look down at your Kleenex, your tissue paper, and you feel bad because you're just dealing with the immediate symptoms of your anxiety. So there is no advice. Time is the only thing that heals. If you feel shit, you're going to feel shit. I'm not saying enjoy it, but endure it. Be a man. Stop moaning. And just take it. A lot of people, much better than you, have suffered a lot worse throughout history. So have some perspective. Stop the self-obsession. Stop insisting upon yourself. Oh, I'm so important. You are from a subjective point of view, but from an objective point of view, you're no more important than this leaf. And you don't see the leaf complaining. He just gets on with it. And is he going to care if I'm going to rip him off right now? Am I going to rip him up and tear him up? I'm not going to do it, but he doesn't care. What's down here? What's down here? Another little hole? Little hole to walk down? They're not really caves. Wait. Can you go under? Wait. I think you can. Yeah. We're going to have to do that. We're alone now. No big gaggle of middle-class, well-to-do Filipinos on their pricey, yet hopefully very fulfilling tour around Europe and Great Britain. Right, we're going to go in, guys. We're going to go in. Shall I keep the camera rolling? Might as well. And whilst we do you think it's ever going to rain again? Is it plants are all going to die? How are these guys able to flower and look quite juicy and plump and moist, and yet the grass around it is seen better days? Apologies for the cigarette in the shot. There you go. Caution, deep chasm. I love that word, chasm. Keep to footpath. But I don't want to keep to the footpath. I want to go in the chasm. This is my hole. It fits my body perfectly. It's my hole. It's meant for me. I got to go down it until it gets too tight. If you've seen that Japanese animated comic. Caution, mine shaft. Mineshaft, Gesellschaft, Gemeinschaft. I think I'm going to have to stop filming just to get over the fence. One moment. We're in. So, let's get a bit of me. Hello! Hello, viewers! Hello! How are we all? I was chatting to a fellow YouTuber yesterday. He's beating me by about 100,000 subscribers, racing to a million. He's about 120,000 subscribers ahead. And we're talking about YouTubing. And we both agreed that YouTubing, not daily, but almost daily vlogging and talking, is a bit like saying the same word again and again until it loses all meaning and becomes gibberish and absurd. But then we both agreed that it's still important to say it and to carry on, even if you are repeating yourself again and again and again with the same words. Now, here lead mining was a big thing around here back in the day. Is my lens clean? Looks clean. Looks kind of clean. We could have come down these steps, but I want to see more steps. Wait. We'll do a side quest first. Quick side quest for the viewers. Let's go back to one time. Let's get onto the better sensor. Jail. Oh shit, it's open. It's open. Oh shit. Can I get through here? I think I can if I squeeze. Okay, this is... So, you find yourself in a deep cave and you're like, there's no way out. There's something down there. There's something. But we've slipped a couple of times. There's a very cold breeze coming through. And, oh shit. The floor is slippery and wet. I actually filmed the way in, but then oh shit. No, I didn't film it. I thought I'd hit record and I hadn't hit record. So, oh shit. Right, okay. Oh. Yeah. Let's switch off this, is it off? Yeah, it's off. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Shit. So, I thought I was filming coming down the ravine, talking, thought I had it good. Maybe it's more dramatic that the camera just starts and I'm in the cave. But I thought it was quite interesting the way in. It did not look, I don't know, didn't look particularly safe. Whoa! This is quite cool. Yeah, let's explore. Quite interesting. Wow, wait. You know what, I'm just going to pause for a moment and send someone a message to tell them I'm here, in case I do get trapped and 128 hours later where the boulder fell on. I think I explained it earlier. So, where's my glasses? There they are. So my next of kin has been duly informed. Her name's not Julie, but she's been duly informed of my location. And I said, if you don't hear from me, tell them where I am. Tell them I'm in the cave. Now, this is pretty good for England. We're quite a small, mild country without too dramatic scenery. We don't have the Rockies. We don't have the Grand Canyon. We don't have the Dust Bowls and the Arizona deserts or the giant forests of New England. But when we do get a bit of natural beauty, we all seem to enjoy it. And I'm just very happy that I'm enjoying this alone and not with 17,000 other tourists, like you saw the other day when I gave my black pill about mass immigration at Dovedale Stepping Stones. Okay, I'm walking at a very strange angle here. You know, we gotta sideways it, leaning on the rock. Now, if ever a boulder wanted to fall down and F me up, it was that one. Who else is coming down to challenge me? Or that one. Ow! Shit, let's carry on. Yeah, let's. There's a lot of big boulders that have tried some crazy shit here. Look at this one. This is like a Wile E. Coyote versus Roadrunner kind of boulder. Meep, meep. Meep, meep. And the Acme boulder launcher fails. That's what he gets for buying all this stuff from Acme. Anyway. I'm not going to tap it too hard. I don't want to cause too many vibrations here. Unlike London, we have good vibrations out here. Good, 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 good. All these boulders are wanting to fall on my head. But we won't let them. Okay, now it's 29 degrees Celsius away from this cave thing, passage. Thermopylae, which is Greek for the hot gates. Leonidas and his brave 300 stopped Xerxes and the slave army of the Persians. And now who's going to stop the Persians these days? Who's going to stop the fucking Persians these days? Yeehaw! Ask no more. Good old boys are back in town. And we're out. I've just urinated. I didn't see it. I just urinated on an old dog shit. And I reignited the scent. And I wasn't ready for that. It's ruined my day. My disappointment is immeasurable. And now there's a dog shit over there with my piss on it. So if they DNA test that dog shit, they're going to find my DNA and they're going to ask, how is your DNA, Charlie, on material that comes out of a dog's anus? And I'll be like, no comment. Anyone else see what I mean? A kind of Austrian, German architecture from these houses on the way in here? No? Just me? Last time I was in Vienna, I'm sure I stayed at a house. Look, just like this. I was, when I arrived here, I went down the wrong street and I got myself down a dead end. Very narrow little dead end, and I had to do a 3-point turn in a very tight, horrible situation with a fence post. And an elderly man, an elderly Englishman came out and he literally started shouting at me. But he was an old man, 75, 80, saying, oh, a woman smashed down my fence and I had to stop her, and this is everyone comes down here, the sat-nav sends everyone down here. And I'm like, well, sir, it sent me down. But then I said, like, you can tell by my demeanor, and I'm not here to smash your gate. And we then had rapport. It started with an old man shouting at me, but I gave a little bit of boundary, and then he was very nice to me. But if I were an elderly Englishman and I lived down here, I'd also want all the tourists to fuck off. People that park and leave no space for prams or wheelchair users, or in fact anyone, there's no way. No one. They're like, fuck you. So we're here outside the Duke William at Stark Holmes. And behind me is a house for sale. The estate agent is Dales and Peaks, and yes, my dear viewer, I have gone online and discovered for you a price. Now, all my viewers will be able to afford this. In fact, I'm buying 3 of these. I'm buying 3 of them. Just want to give you the depth of the property. It's a very large property with, I'd imagine, a very large garden at the back. The window tax means that some of the windows have been filled in. This is in the past. They used to do a form of taxation, property taxation, based on how many windows you had. And so all up and down the country, all over the UK, house owners, property owners, blocking their windows, which is never a good thing to do. So, without further ado, how much? The price is listed as 985,000 British pounds sterling, which is about 1.35 million US dollars for a house from 1631 or 1681. The sandstone has eroded slightly. And when that wisteria, thank you viewers for telling me what that was in the previous video, when that blooms in the springtime and you've got big purple and blue flowers all over your £1 million 1630s house, probably 1680. England had just gone through a civil war back then. Scotland wasn't even in a union with England in 1681. That didn't come until 1707. And 1681, the United States were still 13 British colonies on the east coast, trading beaver testicle with the Arawak and the Tomahawk and the Comanche. So yeah, £1 million, guys. If 1 million of you donate me £1 each, I'll buy it and I'll share it with you. Only joking. I'd buy it and I'd say, yeah, I'm all right now, Jack. Cancelling the YouTube channel, thanks. So, yeah. But it's okay, because once I'd sinned and fraudulently taken £1 million from my viewers as I sat there sweating in sin, it's okay, I'll just walk 5 yards and go to church. And the big guy, he'll forgive me. He forgives all. Oh man, stay on the flower. So, just a few days ago, Berlin, at the Gay Pride city centre event, a Lebanese Islamist called Abdul Balut, 21 years old, did a car ramming of peace attack, and he seriously injured 36 people, killing one. There's a few in hospital who are in a critical condition, but the doctors say they will probably not die. And then the German authorities say, oh yeah, we knew about him. He was just a young, hot-headed Islamist just running around Germany. We were fully aware of him. The police knew about him, but it's all right. Let him get in a vehicle and do his jihad. Thanks, Germany. Thank you, Deutschland. And then today, or yesterday, a Sudanese man, illegal migrant who arrived illegally into the country, he was frustrated with his asylum application. So do you know what he decided to do, ladies and gents? You know what he decided to do? He decided to get a can of gasoline, a hammer, a knife, and a meat cleaver, and he decided to go to a school in Manchester to obviously commit a mass murder atrocity of young English children. He was going to pull an Axel Rudubadugu from Southport, but in a school. Many more targets. And get this, you're gonna love this. For his coitus interruptus mass murder stabbing attack, do you want to know the penalty the courts imposed on him? You want to know how long he's going to jail for? Well, I'll tell you his sentence. For a intercepted mass murder knife attack in a school against children, he got a 2-year sentence. He'll be out in 10 months. I wish I was joking. So, a armed African, covered in blades in a petrol can, he's going to probably burn the school down, kill hundreds. Stopped because people phoned the police. He'll be out in 10 months. But it's okay. The onward progress of life on its train tracks continues.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Now that is a fun dad and son experience. So I was just chatting to the man who runs the boat park here, the boat pond, and rents out the boats, that some local thugs came and tried to tax him, as in like protection money. Pay us money or we'll steal your boats. And he had a violent encounter with the local thugs. Even here. Save Paul Gascoigne. Poor man needs help. So, speaking of Gaza, I've been up and down this Iran war. It's interesting, it's boring. It's interesting, it's mostly boring. Kind of like warfare generally is. 95% boredom and then 5% I'm shitting myself, I'm going to get disemboweled by shrapnel. So, something changed. Iran has been very careful to only hit back, as in they get slapped in the face, they slap the Americans back with their drone swarms or missiles or whatever. But then it was peaceful for about 5 days, the last 5 days. And then the Iranians, the absolute mad bastards, decide to do a mass missile attack on an American base in Jordan. And now Trump has released a statement on Truth Social, the Donald Trump social media, that he's going to knock the fucking shit out of Iran. That's a direct quote. We will fucking wreck you or something. He said the F word. He's a dirty old man, Donald. Actually, no, he's not. He's a sober, teetotal family man, but we'll call him a dirty old bastard because it's good for the algorithm. And then America, together with Saudi Arabia, bombed some Shia militias in Iraq. In Iraq, remember that one? Iraq. Do you remember that war? Do you remember Saddam Hussein killing 20 militia members? And now the Houthis, the Houthi rebels, they sound like something out of Star Wars. The Houthi rebels on Arrakis, on Tatooine. The Houthi rebels are now rocketing Saudi oil tankers trying to come out of the Red Sea. I don't know if you know much about Saudi geography. It's like the Middle East is like a rhino horn, and you've got Dubai as the kind of horn, and you've got your Persian Gulf, Arabian Gulf, and then on the other side you've got the Red Sea, and then you've got the Suez Canal at the top that goes through Egypt, but then you can also come down past Somalia, and there, just off the coast of Yemen, the Houthi rebels are now rocketing Saudi tankers. And so the shit is truly hitting the fan. There's feces, diarrhea all over your face, all over the walls, in the fan mechanism, inside the electric motor, on the blades. There's shit everywhere. And America, the United States of America, God bless the USA, by the way. We Anglos stuck in Britain, we see why you guys wanted independence from us. We get a bit authoritarian, a bit Soviet, we get a bit mind control-y, we get a bit, I don't know, Britishness. Britishness used to mean great things. Now Britishness means police state, no free speech, arrest for hate crimes, mass immigration, filleting Islamism. So anyway, as I was saying, America needs to knock the shit out of Iran, or it will lose its position as the global superpower. It can't lose to a mid-tier opponent. They're not weak like Iraq was. They're not a rival like China. They're mid-tier. And so if the alpha male gets defeated in front of all the breeding females by a much smaller male, it's over for the alpha. And so I kind of agree with that crazy Chinese lecturer. I forget his name, but he was very popular on YouTube about a month ago. He says that we will see an American ground invasion into Iran because America can't lose this, because if they lose, they literally lose their position as number one in the world. And that isn't hyperbole, that's not exaggeration, that's just the way it is. That's geopolitics, baby. That's the realpolitik of the situation. Say what you will about the police, but they They have a nice psychedelic pattern, high visibility on their vehicles, and they inflate their tires to 44 psi. That's good to know. You know what it really needs? It needs more people. It does need more people, but it needs to be the right kind of people. You know, good people. Good people who have a history here, who have skin in the game, who have the culture, who agree with the laws, who respect women, who are APE people walking through Piccadilly Gardens at midnight. You know, but where are all the people? People went on a journey of self-discovery rather than raising children. And for many of them, fair enough. But for the others, all I can say is, you know, you're against kids. Thank God your parents didn't feel that way, eh? We can do it has ever shot a man whilst he was washing the dishes. Oh, I thought it was about equality. Oh well. I also forgot to say that Ukraine Armed Forces, the UAF, blew up an Iranian oil tanker in the Caspian Sea, moving oil from Iran to Russia. So Ukraine has entered the server, and the local wars are slowly revealing themselves as a giant global war in terms of the power play between the West and Russia-China-Iran alliance. Alright, I'm not usually one for gossip and scandal and drama. Me, drama, never. But you see the police car behind me? See that police car behind me? There's a young lady in the back seat. She's not under arrest, she's being spoken to. Because the story I've heard... Hello, sir.
You were down Matlock Bath the other week.
I was.
I was on the scaffolding, we waved to you.
Oh, was that you? Come on the video, say hello to the viewers. Hey,
hey.
That's a friendly scaffolder. And we were just talking. There's a bunch of little 12-year-olds walk past effing and blinding, and it was just
right, yeah.
not very nice.
No,
but I'm just telling the story. Have you heard the story about the young lady in the police car? Oh wait, let me get this car. Wait. Oh shit! Look at that, sleepy Matlock, no more. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, there was a guy come up to van earlier on trying to flog knocked off goods, you know, Chanel perfume.
Oh, like fake shit, like yeah.
And I don't know if that was why he's turned up.
I don't know, but was he a traveller or was he just
no, he got a rucksack on his back.
Yeah.
His English wasn't perfect.
Oh, I see. Say no more. Nice one, mate. Oh, what was your name? Paul. Mark. Nice to meet you, Mark. Take care.
Yeah, I seen your video because one of my mates, I went fishing.
Yeah.
And he goes, I says, oh, we got filmed. We were down in Matlock Bath, and he goes, I know the guy. He says, I saw it.
Nice. Yeah, you were there live. Yeah. Nice one, mate. Thank you. So yeah, where was I? Apparently, so I'm told by another friendly man, much like that man. Thank you, Mark. That the current boyfriend of the lady in the back of the police car beat up his ex-girlfriend, and he's now a wanted man. He's on the run. He's a fugitive, and they're speaking to the current girlfriend to try and find out where he is. Now, this could all be bullshit, could all be lies, could all be made up, but that's what I've been told. Don't shoot the messenger, so it's all alleged. Anyway, let's walk past. Let's get past. Don't look in the car. Let's respect. Hello. Oh wait, one more friendly guy. Come on. How are you?
You're right.
You okay? Yeah.
I watch all your videos. Mate.
Thank you very much. It's nice to see young people watching my videos as well, not just old baldos like me.
Nice.
How old are you?
Yeah, 16.
16? I thought you were 20.
No.
You look older.
Oh wow, thanks.
And what was your name?
Alex.
Alex, thanks for watching, man, and all the best.
Thanks.
All the best. Have a good one. Take it easy. Thank you. 16 years old. He looked older. It was the deep voice and the facial hair. Hello, mate. How are you? All good. See you later, guys. All the best. So, yeah, take that story about the police car behind me with a pinch of salt. But the plot thickens because I asked someone else and they also corroborated the story. But there you go. Anyone for a used car? Anyone? A little Fiat 500, £2,695? Or maybe a little Ford Focus ST line? 3,995. Anyone? No, here's what I can afford. The Vauxhall Adam, £2,500 for a 12-year-old car. 12-year-old micro car at that. And the Odyssey. Turns out the Odyssey isn't as woke and shit as the pundits online said. Apparently it's quite good. Apparently it's quite good, so I'll probably watch it. Probably. I'm walking along, and I said to, can I say your name?
Yeah,
Andrew. I said to Andrew, I love your bike, man. Don't drop the keys. It's a bike from the 1980s, Honda CBR 1000. And you know, it's beautiful. Look at the styling on that. And it's okay are you okay to appear on the video? You don't mind?
Yeah, I don't.
So Andrew, how does it ride? Your 1980s Honda CBR?
Like a dream, smooth through all the gears. There's no jolting, no banging. It just
no
goes,
rattles,
no
nothing.
Rattles, goes like a bullet.
Man, the very honourable Japanese, they know how to build a bit of machinery, don't they? Honda, that's it. The power of dreams.
So good. Charlie.
Thank you, Andrew. All the best. Take care.
Good, mate.
Look at that.
Quite smash.
Yeah, enjoy. That's a bigger engine than most cars these days. See you there. Love it. I love that design. So, whatever happens with the immediate future and the long-term future, I think the spirit of the indigenous English, Welsh, Northern Irish and Scottish has been awakened. And we're in for interesting times, but the patriotism, the nationalism, the pride in British history and heritage, and all the incredible conquering achievements of the British Empire, and all our incredible culture, from Chaucer through Shakespeare, all the way to the modern era with British music and authors and film. We're one of the greatest nations on earth, and a few little tweaks, a bit of common sense, we will have a free and amazing country that respects free speech, respects the individual against the state, and respects your behavior. If you're not hurting someone physically, you should be allowed to pretty much do most things, apart from inciting violence or screaming fire in a crowded theatre. Other than that, the British people should be left alone to come up with their own destiny and their own paths. I'm like a reverse Che Guevara. You know, Che Guevara in the 50s and 60s, this Argentinian middle-class boy goes to Cuba, becomes a far-left communist revolutionary. Well, I'm your half-Scottish, half-Brazilian reverse Che Guevara, here to listen to ordinary, normal, everyday British people that I meet and speak to every day. I'm here to be the voice for your voicelessness. I'm here to amplify the anger at the betrayal of the ordinary British people who wanted to take their country back after Brexit, the British exit from the European Union. They wanted border controls. They did not want a wholesale, full spectrum change of the British culture, the British, cityscape, countryside-scape. Overnight, the Conservatives and Labour government decided that rather than a rich and powerful nation with probably the greatest history of any peoples on earth, they decided we were just a landing strip, an economic zone, a free-for-all, an industrial zone for all the world's economic migrants to come here to the rape and pillage theme park, to the white women are available to you theme park, to the fuck the natives, the government will literally fund you and give you a free house theme park. And another theme park it is, anyone that complains that the roller coasters are slightly out of control and we're all going to die, gets arrested for hate crimes or free speech issues, like I was, like I'm still facing. And that is why, as part of my bail conditions until my trial in October 2027, I am banned from Manchester. True exile. I'm like Socrates, filling the youth with truth, and the elderly, and most of my viewers are between 45 and 75. We're a mature senior bunch on this channel. But yeah, I've been exiled for speaking the truth to people. So from me, from the muggy day, from Northern England, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all as always on the next video. No idea what that means.